Market research is a cornerstone of effective marketing, enabling organizations to make informed decisions that drive success in competitive industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This presentation equips students with the tools to understand and apply market research principles, covering the Marketing Information System, MIS, Marketing Decision Support System, MDSS, Evidence-Based Decision Making, and the six-step market research process. The MIS gathers, sorts, and analyzes data from internal records, market intelligence, research studies, and external databases, delivering actionable insights to managers. For example, a retailer like Walmart uses MIS to track sales trends across its stores, adjusting inventory to meet demand. The MDSS enhances this by providing interactive software for real-time data analysis, such as forecasting sales for a new product launch. Evidence-based decision-making ensures strategies align with customer insights, like understanding millennials' preferences for sustainable products through surveys. The market research process, defining the problem, developing a research plan, collecting data, analyzing data, preparing reports, and following up, guides firms in crafting strategies. For instance, Apple conducts research to identify customer needs for iPhone features, ensuring products resonate with tech-savvy consumers. Ethical considerations, such as protecting respondent privacy and ensuring data security, are critical, especially in healthcare, where firms like AdventHealth safeguard patient data. This presentation uses real-world examples to illustrate concepts, such as Amazon's use of dashboards to monitor e-commerce performance, or Tesla's market intelligence to analyze competitor innovations. Students will learn to apply these tools to develop objectives, select target markets, position products, and design the 4Ps: product, price, promotion, place. By understanding data quality's impact, garbage in, garbage out, and ethical practices, students can avoid pitfalls like misusing data for customer databases, which risks regulatory issues like anti-spamming laws. The presentation also explores sampling techniques, such as probability and non-probability sampling, and data analysis methods like cross-tabulation, ensuring students can interpret research findings. By the end, students will be equipped to navigate complex markets, leveraging research to drive strategic decisions that enhance customer satisfaction and competitive advantage in dynamic global industries. This slide outlines the learning objectives for mastering market research, a critical skill for marketing professionals in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. The first objective is to understand the Marketing Information System, MIS, and Marketing Decision Support System, MDSS. The MIS collects and organizes data from internal records, e.g., sales, market intelligence, e.g., competitor trends, market research, e.g., surveys, and acquired databases, enabling managers to make informed decisions. For example, a retailer like Target uses MIS to analyze purchasing patterns, optimizing inventory for seasonal trends. The MDSS enhances this with interactive software, allowing real-time data analysis, such as predicting campaign performance for a new product launch. The second objective focuses on evidence-based decision-making, which relies on data-driven insights to understand customer behaviors and preferences. For instance, a company like Nike might use survey data to identify that Gen Z prioritizes sustainability, shaping eco-friendly product lines. This approach minimizes guesswork, ensuring strategies align with actual customer needs. The third objective is to master the market research process, which includes 6 steps: defining the problem, developing a research plan, collecting data, analyzing data, preparing reports, and following up. Each step is critical. For example, defining the problem ensures research focuses on relevant issues, like whether a healthcare provider like AdventHealth should expand telehealth services based on patient demand. Developing a research plan involves selecting methods, such as surveys or focus groups, while data collection requires ethical practices to protect respondent privacy. Analyzing data, using tools like cross-tabulation, reveals insights, such as how different demographics perceive a brand. Preparing reports communicates findings, and follow-up ensures actions are taken. For example, a tech firm like Microsoft might research customer satisfaction with cloud services, using findings to improve user experience. Ethical considerations are vital throughout, avoiding practices like deceptive surveys that erode trust. Students will learn to apply these concepts through real-world examples, such as how Amazon uses research to refine e-commerce strategies or how Tesla analyzes competitor innovations. By understanding data quality, garbage in, garbage out, and sampling techniques like probability sampling, students can ensure reliable results. This slide sets the foundation for the presentation, equipping students to leverage research for strategic marketing decisions that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. This slide presents a case study on enhancing a firm's Net Promoter Score, NPS program, a key metric for measuring customer loyalty by asking, "How likely are you to recommend our company?" On a 0-10 scale. NPS is critical in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology, where customer satisfaction drives retention and revenue. The case study explores 3 options for improving an existing NPS program to gain deeper customer insights. Option 1 proposes a complementary program alongside current NPS initiatives, allowing firms to test new approaches without disrupting established metrics. For example, a retailer like Walmart might introduce a mobile app-based feedback system, collecting real-time data on in-store experiences while maintaining traditional surveys. This balances innovation with stability, minimizing risk but requiring additional resources. Option 2 suggests replacing existing NPS programs with a new, comprehensive system, such as AI-driven sentiment analysis or social media feedback integration. A tech company like Salesforce might adopt this to align with digital trends, but it risks alienating customers accustomed to the current system and demands significant investment in technology and training. Option 3 integrates a customer value metric, like perceived value for money, into existing NPS surveys, enhancing insights without overhauling systems. For instance, a healthcare provider like Advent Health could add questions about service affordability, aligning with patient priorities. This is cost-effective but risks survey fatigue if not carefully designed. Each option requires market research to evaluate feasibility. For example, focus groups could test customer reactions to new survey formats, while pilot surveys assess response rates. Data analysis, such as cross-tabulation by demographic, reveals which option resonates with key segments like millennials or high-value clients. Ethical considerations are crucial. Firms must ensure transparency and protect respondent privacy to maintain trust. For instance, misusing survey data for marketing databases could violate anti-spamming laws. Students will analyze these options, considering trade-offs like cost, scalability, and data quality. For example, Option 1 leverages existing infrastructure, Option 2 offers cutting-edge insights but at higher cost, and Option 3 balances both but requires precise survey design. By applying research principles, students can recommend the best option for a firm, ensuring strategies enhance loyalty and competitiveness in dynamic markets like e-commerce or healthcare. Market research is the backbone of successful market planning, providing the data needed for informed decision-making in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide emphasizes how research drives key marketing activities, developing objectives, selecting target markets, positioning products, and crafting strategies for the 4Ps: product, price, promotion, place. For example, a retailer like Amazon uses market research to set objectives, such as increasing market share by 5% through targeted promotions. Selecting target markets involves analyzing customer data to identify segments, like millennials seeking eco-friendly products, ensuring strategies align with their preferences. Positioning products differentiates a brand from competitors. For instance, Apple positions its iPhones as premium, innovative devices based on consumer feedback about design and functionality. The 4P strategies integrate research to optimize offerings. A healthcare provider like Advent Health might adjust pricing based on patient surveys or promote telehealth via social media campaigns informed by demographic data. Information from research acts as the fuel for these decisions, enabling firms to navigate competitive markets. Without reliable data, strategies risk failure. Garbage in, garbage out. Research methods, such as surveys or focus groups, provide insights into customer needs, while market intelligence tracks competitor moves, like Tesla monitoring rival electric vehicle features. Ethical practices are critical. Firms must protect respondent privacy and avoid deceptive data collection, which could lead to regulatory issues like do not call lists. For example, a retailer misusing survey data for unsolicited emails risks customer trust and legal penalties. Students will learn to apply research to real-world scenarios, such as how Nike uses consumer insights to launch sustainable sneakers, or how Starbucks selects store locations based on demographic analysis. By understanding sampling techniques, like probability sampling, and data analysis methods, like cross-tabulation, students can ensure data quality. This slide underscores research's role in aligning strategies with market opportunities, equipping students to develop data-driven marketing plans that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction. In dynamic global industries, market research must adhere to ethical standards to maintain trust and legality, particularly in industries like healthcare, retail, and technology where data sensitivity is high. This slide explores ethical considerations, starting with an above-board approach that ensures no harm to participants. For example, a healthcare provider like Advent Health must clearly inform patients about survey purposes, avoiding deceptive practices. Privacy issues are paramount. Firms must protect personal data, such as purchase histories or health records, to comply with regulations like GDPR or HIPAA. Confidentiality and anonymity ensure respondents' identities are safeguarded, critical when collecting sensitive feedback, like employee satisfaction at a tech firm like Google. Risk management and data security prevent breaches. For instance, a retailer like Target invests in encryption to protect customer survey data. Firms must avoid using research as a pretext to build marketing databases, which erodes trust and risks violations like anti-spamming laws. For example, a company sending unsolicited emails based on survey data could face legal penalties and customer backlash. Ethical research enhances credibility, as seen when Amazon transparently collects feedback to improve e-commerce experiences. Students will learn to design ethical research, such as using anonymized surveys to study consumer preferences for sustainable products. Data quality is also critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust sampling, like probability sampling, to ensure representativeness. For instance, a car manufacturer like Tesla might use focus groups to ethically gather feedback on electric vehicle features, ensuring no harm to participants. Ethical lapses, like misrepresenting survey intent, can damage brand reputation, as seen in past cases where firms face lawsuits for data misuse. By applying ethical principles, students can develop research that informs strategies, such as launching a new product line or targeting a demographic, while maintaining trust. This slide equips students to navigate ethical challenges, using tools like informed consent and secure data storage to align research with legal and moral standards in competitive markets. The Marketing Information System, MIS, is a structured process that delivers timely, relevant data to marketing managers, enabling strategic decisions in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explains how MIS determines managers' information needs, such as sales trends or customer preferences, and gathers data from 4 sources: internal company data, e.g., sales records; market intelligence, e.g., competitor pricing; market research, e.g., surveys; and acquired databases, e.g., demographic data. For example, a retailer like Walmart uses MIS to analyze inventory turnover, optimizing stock levels. The system sorts, analyzes, and stores data using computer hardware and software, ensuring accessibility. Outputs, like reports or dashboards, guide decisions, such as launching a new product. For instance, Apple's MIS integrates customer feedback to refine iPhone marketing strategies. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring accurate collection methods like probability sampling. Ethical practices, such as protecting respondent privacy, are essential, especially in healthcare, where firms like Advent Health secure patient data to comply with HIPAA. MIS supports evidence-based decision-making, helping firms identify target markets, like millennials for eco-friendly products, or adjust pricing based on competitor analysis. For example, Amazon uses MIS to track e-commerce metrics, informing dynamic pricing strategies. Challenges include ensuring data relevance and avoiding misuse, like building unauthorized customer databases, which risks regulatory penalties. Students will learn to design MIS processes, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze data by demographic. Real-world applications, such as Tesla's use of MIS to monitor electric vehicle trends, illustrate its impact. By mastering MIS, students can develop strategies that align with market opportunities, enhancing competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. The Marketing Information System, MIS, comprises 4 components that provide comprehensive data for marketing decisions in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide details these components: internal company data, market intelligence, market research, and acquired databases. Internal company data includes sales records, customer interactions, and inventory levels. For example, a retailer like Target analyzes sales data to identify top-performing products, informing promotional strategies. Market intelligence gathers external data, such as competitor pricing or industry trends, through sources like trade shows or mystery shoppers. A tech firm like Microsoft might use intelligence to monitor rival software features, guiding product development. Market research involves collecting and analyzing customer or competitor data via surveys or focus groups. For instance, Nike conducts research to understand preferences for sustainable sneakers, shaping marketing campaigns. Acquired databases, sourced from non-competing firms or government agencies, provide demographic or behavioral insights. A healthcare provider like Advent Health might use census data to target new patient segments, but must ensure compliance with privacy laws like HIPAA. Ethical data handling is critical. Misusing databases for unsolicited marketing risks penalties, such as do not call list violations. Data quality, garbage in, garbage out, requires robust methods like probability sampling to ensure representativeness. For example, Amazon's MIS integrates all 4 components to optimize e-commerce strategies, using sales data, competitor analysis, customer surveys, and external demographics. Students will learn to leverage these components, applying tools like cross-tabulation to analyze data by segment. Real-world applications, such as Tesla's use of intelligence to innovate electric vehicles, highlight MIS's role in competitiveness. By mastering these components, students can design data-driven strategies that enhance customer satisfaction and market positioning in dynamic global industries. Internal company data systems collect and analyze data generated within an organization, such as sales, customer interactions, and inventory, to inform marketing strategies in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores how internal data drives decisions, such as identifying high-performing products or optimizing customer service. For example, a retailer like Walmart uses sales data to track inventory turnover, adjusting stock levels to meet demand for seasonal items like holiday decorations. This data is stored in systems like CRM platforms, enabling managers to analyze trends and forecast sales. In healthcare, a provider like Advent Health might use patient visit records to identify demand for telehealth, informing service expansion. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring accurate data entry and regular audits. Ethical considerations, such as protecting customer privacy, are essential, especially with sensitive data like health records, which must comply with HIPAA. Internal data supports evidence-based decision-making, helping firms target segments, like millennials for eco-friendly products, or adjust pricing based on sales patterns. For instance, Amazon analyzes purchase histories to recommend products, enhancing customer satisfaction. Challenges include ensuring data relevance and avoiding silos, where departments fail to share data. Students will learn to leverage internal data, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze sales by region or demographic. Real-world applications, such as Tesla's use of production data to optimize electric vehicle manufacturing, highlight its impact. By mastering internal data systems, students can develop strategies that align with organizational performance, ensuring competitiveness in dynamic markets. Marketing dashboards provide real-time, comprehensive data displays to support decision-making in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explains how dashboards deliver key metrics, such as actual sales versus forecasts, progress on marketing plan objectives, price competition, and distribution channel effectiveness. For example, a retailer like Amazon uses dashboards to monitor e-commerce sales, adjusting pricing dynamically to stay competitive. Sales versus forecast data helps firms like Nike assess campaign performance, ensuring alignment with the goals like increasing market share. Tracking objectives, such as launching a new product, ensures strategies stay on course. Price competition data, gathered via market intelligence, informs pricing adjustments. For instance, a tech firm like Apple might lower iPhone prices to match rivals. Distribution channel effectiveness tracks how well products reach customers, like Walmart optimizing its supply chain for online orders. Dashboards rely on high-quality data, garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust collection methods like probability sampling. Ethical data handling, such as securing customer data, is critical, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health protect patient information. Students will learn to design dashboards, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze metrics by segment. Real-world applications, such as Tesla's use of dashboards to monitor production efficiency, highlight their impact. Challenges include ensuring data accuracy and avoiding information overload. By mastering dashboards, students can develop data-driven strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Market intelligence systems gather external data about competitors, industry trends, and market dynamics to inform marketing strategies in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide details how intelligence is collected from everyday sources, such as media, trade shows, and observations, with salespeople playing a key role by gathering customer feedback. For example, a car manufacturer like Tesla uses intelligence to monitor rival electric vehicle features, informing product innovations. Mystery shoppers assess competitor service quality, while trade shows reveal new technologies. Speaking with buyers provides insights into preferences, and reverse engineering analyzes rival products. For instance, a retailer like Target might reverse engineer a competitor's product packaging to enhance its own. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring reliable sources and ethical practices, such as avoiding deceptive data collection. Privacy concerns arise when monitoring competitors, necessitating transparency to avoid legal issues like anti-spamming laws. Students will learn to design intelligence systems, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze trends by region or demographic. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of intelligence to track e-commerce trends, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring data relevance and avoiding bias. By mastering market intelligence, students can develop strategies that align with market opportunities, enhancing competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global industries. Market research is the systematic process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data about customers, competitors, and the business environment to enhance marketing effectiveness in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide defines research and its types: syndicated, e.g., Nielsen ratings for TV viewership, and custom, e.g., surveys for specific firm questions. For example, a retailer like Walmart uses syndicated research to understand market trends, while custom research might explore customer preferences for online shopping. Research improves effectiveness by informing strategies, such as targeting millennials with eco-friendly products or adjusting pricing based on competitor analysis. For instance, Nike conducts surveys to design sneakers that resonate with Gen Z. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust methods like probability sampling. Ethical practices, such as ensuring respondent anonymity, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like AdventHealth protect patient data. Students will learn to design research studies, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze data by demographic. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of research to optimize e-commerce campaigns, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring data relevance and avoiding misuse, like building unauthorized customer databases, which risks regulatory penalties. By mastering research, students can develop data-driven strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Custom research provides tailored insights to address specific questions for individual firms, unlike syndicated research's broad data, making it vital in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores how custom research answers unique challenges, such as assessing customer satisfaction or testing new product concepts. For example, a healthcare provider like AdventHealth might conduct surveys to evaluate patient experiences with telehealth, informing service improvements. A retailer like Target could use focus groups to test reactions to new store layout, ensuring alignment with customer preferences. Custom research requires careful design, including defining the problem, selecting methods, e.g., surveys, interviews, and ensuring data quality. Garbage in, garbage out. Ethical practices, such as obtaining informed consent and protecting respondent anonymity, are critical to maintain trust. For instance, misusing survey data for marketing databases risks legal penalties like anti-spamming laws. Students will learn to design custom research, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze responses by demographic. Real-world applications, such as Amazon surveys to refine e-commerce features, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring relevance and avoiding bias, such as leading questions. By mastering custom research, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Acquired databases from external sources, like non-competing businesses or government agencies, provide valuable marketing data for industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores their role, sources, and risks. For example, a retailer like Walmart might use census data to identify new store locations, targeting high-growth demographics. Non-competing businesses, like a travel agency sharing tourist trends with a retailer, offer complementary insights. However, misuse, such as unsolicited marketing, risks regulatory penalties like do not call lists or anti-spamming laws. For instance, a firm sending emails based on acquired data without consent could face legal action. Ethical data handling, including transparency and privacy protection, is critical, especially in healthcare, where providers like AdventHealth comply with HIPAA. Data quality, garbage in, garbage out, requires verifying source reliability. Students will learn to leverage databases, using tools like cross-tabulation to analyze demographics. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of external data to optimize e-commerce strategies, highlight their impact. Challenges include ensuring data relevance and avoiding ethical lapses. By mastering acquired databases, students can develop data-driven strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. The Marketing Decision Support System, MDSS, enhances the Marketing Information System, MIS, with advanced data analysis and interactive software, enabling managers to make informed decisions in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explains how MDSS provides real-time data access, such as sales trends or customer feedback, through tools like dashboards. For example, a retailer like Amazon uses MDSS to analyze purchase patterns, adjusting pricing dynamically. Interactive software allows managers to explore what-if scenarios, like forecasting campaign outcomes. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust collection methods like probability sampling. Ethical practices, such as securing customer data, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like AdventHealth protect patient information. Students will learn to use MDSS, applying tools like cross-tabulation to analyze data by segment. Real-world applications, such as Tesla's use of MDSS to optimize electric vehicle marketing, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring data accuracy and avoiding information overload. By mastering MDSS, students can develop data-driven strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. The first step in the market research process is defining the problem, a critical foundation for effective research in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores how firms identify marketing issues or opportunities, such as declining sales or new market entry, and specify clear research objectives to guide the study. For example, a retailer like Walmart might define a problem as decreasing foot traffic in urban stores, with objectives to identify causes and solutions. Clarity is essential to avoid wasted resources. Vague problems lead to irrelevant data, garbage in, garbage out. For instance, a healthcare provider like Advent Health might research patient dissatisfaction with telehealth, aiming to improve service quality. Ethical considerations, such as ensuring research aligns with customer needs, are vital to maintain trust. Students will learn to craft precise problem statements, using tools like stakeholder interviews to refine objectives. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's research to address e-commerce cart abandonment, highlight the step's impact. Challenges include avoiding bias and ensuring objectives are measurable. By mastering problem definition, students can design research that informs strategies, enhancing competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. The second step in the market research process is developing a research plan, which outlines methods, samples, and instruments to address the defined problem in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide details how firms select methods, such as surveys for customer feedback or focus groups for in-depth insights. For example, a retailer like Target might use surveys to assess customer preferences for eco-friendly products. Sample size and type, like probability sampling for representativeness, ensure data quality. Garbage in, garbage out. Designing instruments, such as questionnaires, requires clear, unbiased questions. For instance, a healthcare provider like Advent Health might design a survey to evaluate telehealth satisfaction, avoiding leading questions. Ethical practices, such as informed consent, are critical to maintain trust. Students will learn to create research plans, using tools like sampling frameworks to ensure accuracy. Real-world applications, such as Nike's focus groups for sneaker designs, highlight the step's impact. Challenges include balancing cost and quality and avoiding bias. By mastering research planning, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. The third step in the market research process is collecting data, gathering primary and secondary data to address research objectives in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores primary data collection, such as surveys or interviews, and secondary data from existing sources like industry reports. For example, a retailer like Walmart might survey customers about online shopping preferences while using government demographics for context. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust methods like probability sampling. Ethical practices, such as informed consent and anonymity, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health protect patient data under HIPAA. Students will learn to design collection methods, ensuring accuracy and compliance. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of customer surveys to refine e-commerce features, highlight the step's impact. Challenges include ensuring representativeness and avoiding data misuse. By mastering data collection, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Step 4 of the market research process focuses on data collection using probability sampling, ensuring each unit in the population has a known chance of inclusion, enhancing accuracy in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide details methods like simple random sampling, where every individual has an equal chance, and systematic sampling, selecting every nth unit. For example, a retailer like Target might use random sampling to survey customers about store experiences, ensuring representativeness. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring careful design to avoid bias. Ethical practices, such as protecting respondent privacy, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health comply with regulations. Students will learn to apply probability sampling, using tools like random number generators. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of sampling for e-commerce feedback, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring sample size and avoiding non-response bias. By mastering probability sampling, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Step 4 also includes non-probability sampling, where personal judgment selects respondents, used in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology for quick insights. This slide explores methods like convenience sampling, e.g., surveying people at a store, and quota sampling, e.g., selecting specific demographics. For example, a retailer like Starbucks might use convenience sampling at a coffee shop to gauge customer satisfaction. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, but non-probability sampling risks bias due to non-representativeness. Ethical practices, such as transparency, are essential to maintain trust. Students will learn to apply non-probability sampling, understanding its limitations. Real-world applications, such as Nike's use of quota sampling for sneaker feedback, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring relevance and avoiding overgeneralization. By mastering non-probability sampling, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Data quality is the foundation of effective market research, as poor data leads to flawed insights. Garbage in, garbage out, impacting decisions in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide emphasizes the need for accurate, reliable data collection and analysis. For example, a retailer like Walmart relies on precise sales data to optimize inventory, while errors could lead to stockouts. Quality depends on robust methods, like probability sampling, and ethical practices, such as protecting respondent privacy. In healthcare, providers like Advent Health ensure data accuracy to comply with HIPAA. Students will learn to assess data quality, using tools like cross-tabulation to verify results. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of quality data for e-commerce strategies, highlight its impact. Challenges include avoiding bias and ensuring representativeness. By mastering data quality, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Data collection faces challenges that impact quality in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide explores issues like method selection, language barriers in foreign countries, and interviewer skills. For example, a retailer like Nike conducting global surveys must address language issues, using back translation to ensure questionnaire accuracy across cultures. Poor interviewer skills can introduce bias, reducing data quality. Garbage in, garbage out. Ethical practices, such as ensuring respondent anonymity, are critical, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health protect patient data. Students will learn to mitigate challenges, using tools like pilot testing to refine methods. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's global e-commerce research, highlight the impact. Challenges include ensuring consistency and avoiding cultural missteps. By mastering data collection, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Step 5 of the market research process involves analyzing and interpreting data to derive meaningful insights for industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide details methods like tabulation, arranging responses in tables to summarize findings, and cross-tabulation, analyzing data by subgroups like demographics. For example, a retailer like Target might use cross-tabulation to compare customer satisfaction by age group, informing targeted campaigns. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust analysis to avoid errors. Ethical practices, such as ensuring data accuracy, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health analyze patient feedback. Students will learn to apply analysis tools, ensuring actionable insights. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of analysis for e-commerce strategies, highlight its impact. Challenges include avoiding misinterpretation and ensuring representativeness. By mastering analysis, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. This slide presents examples of data analysis, focusing on tabulation and cross-tabulation to derive insights in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. A sample questionnaire on fat content preference, high, medium, low, illustrates tabulation, summarizing responses in tables with numbers and percentages. For example, a retailer like Whole Foods might survey customers on dietary preferences, finding 60% prefer low-fat meals, informing product offerings. Cross-tabulation could analyze preferences by age, revealing millennials favor low-fat options. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring accurate collection methods like probability sampling. Ethical practices, such as protecting respondent anonymity, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health analyze patient dietary data. Students will learn to apply analysis tools, ensuring actionable insights. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's use of tabulation for e-commerce trends, highlight its impact. Challenges include ensuring representativeness and avoiding bias. By mastering analysis, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets. Step 6 of the market research process involves preparing research reports to communicate findings, critical for decision-making in industries like retail, healthcare, and technology. This slide outlines report components, research methods, results, including cross-tabulations and statistical analyses, limitations, and recommendations. For example, a retailer like Walmart might report survey findings on customer preferences, using cross-tabulation to show demographic trends, and recommend targeted promotions. Methods detail how data was collected, ensuring transparency. Limitations, like small sample sizes, ensure honesty, while recommendations guide actions, such as launching a new product. Data quality is critical. Garbage in, garbage out, requiring robust analysis. Ethical practices, such as protecting respondent privacy, are essential, especially in healthcare, where providers like Advent Health comply with regulations. Students will learn to craft reports, using tools like statistical software for analysis. Real-world applications, such as Amazon's reports for e-commerce strategies, highlight the impact. Challenges include ensuring clarity and avoiding bias. By mastering report preparation, students can develop strategies that enhance competitiveness and customer satisfaction in dynamic global markets.